What's up, Internet? I wanted to take a quick minute to make a video response to a video Hannah Hart made talking about action versus inaction in regards to the tragedy that took place on Friday. After I read the news on Friday, I was literally sick to my stomach, as I'm sure most of you guys were. Then I saw Hannah's video, which brought up some very good points. Hannah said that whether you are pro-gun or anti-gun, we need to do something proactive to keep tragedies like this from ever happening again. If you're pro-gun, then maybe advocate for better mental health care. I actually read somewhere not too long ago that you can buy a gun at a gun show and forego the usual waiting period, putting guns in people's hands that might not be mentally healthy enough to possess such a powerful firearm. So this makes me lean more towards the stricter gun law side. I believe that the more guns that are out there, the easier it is for bad things to happen. Now, that being said, someone who is sick enough to do something like this will find a way to do it regardless of stricter gun laws. Unfortunately, we live in a society where it's probably easier to find a gun on the street than it is to buy one legally. No matter what, we still need better mental health care. So whether you're pro-gun or anti-gun, we need to do something. It's such a waste of energy to say I'm pro-gun or I'm anti-gun without any type of follow-through. Jim Carrey actually also brought up an excellent point. He said that the guns in our homes end up killing more innocent people than helping us against criminals or intruders, and I couldn't agree more. So I think there's two different ways of looking at a tragedy like this. You can either lose faith in humanity because a small percentage of people are sick enough to do something like this, and trust me, there's a special place reserved in hell for people like them. Or you can be amazed by the large percentage of people who gather after a tragedy like this to help and support each other. I, for one, choose to focus on the good in people. Soon after I read about what had happened, I read about a teacher that hid her entire grade 1 class in closets after she heard the initial gunfire. And when the shooter came into the classroom, she told him that her entire class was gone to the gym. So she literally and very selflessly jumped in front of a bullet, saving her entire class. Very quickly after, there were funds set up to help families who lost a loved one. The Red Cross was almost immediately on scene, doing anything they could to help. Volunteers from a number of organizations were there all weekend to help families. They were there to help children and give them an open forum to discuss what they saw, how they feel, how they felt after the events that unfolded. There was an amazing $25,000 donation given by the owners of the Patriots, the Kraft family. And I read an article in the Huffington Post talking about a very large increase in gun donations after Friday. People are good. Some just need a nudge in the right direction, hence better mental health care. I truly hope that we never see something like this happen ever again, although I know how impossible that is. Let's all do our part. Let's get illegal guns off the streets. Let's donate blood. I've put up links in the description box about the various funds that have been set up to help the families of the victims. And I urge you to help in any way you can, whether it's some kind words on the Evergrande page or just a few dollars. Anything helps. So that's about it. Take care of yourselves.